Have you ever heard the saying, God helps those who help themselves? It sounds encouraging, even biblical, right? But what if I told you this popular phrase isn't actually found anywhere in the Bible, and worse, it subtly undermines the very foundation of our faith? Stay with me, because today we're debunking this common myth and uncovering the powerful truth about where our help truly comes from. It's interesting to note that this saying is often attributed to Benjamin Franklin centuries after the Bible was written. While the sentiment of hard work is valuable, equating it as a prerequisite for God's help can lead to a distorted view of grace. The core message of the gospel is God's grace, His unmerited favor. Romans 5 verse 8 tells us, "But God shows His love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us." We didn't earn this ultimate act of help. It was freely given. Ephesians 2 verses 8 to 9 further clarifies, "For by grace you have been saved through faith. And this is not your own doing. It is the gift of God, not a result of works, so that no one may boast." Believing God helps those who help themselves can lead to several damaging perspectives. It subtly shifts our focus from complete dependence on God to our own efforts. When we face challenges, our first instinct might be to strive and struggle in our own strength, forgetting to seek God's guidance and help. It can paint a picture of God as someone who only intervenes when we've met a certain level of self-sufficiency. This contradicts the image of a loving father who is eager to help his children, especially in their weakness. When we face insurmountable obstacles despite our best efforts, this myth can lead to feelings of guilt and discouragement, making us believe we haven't done enough to warrant God's help. This isn't to say that hard work and diligence are unimportant. Proverbs encourages us to be diligent and responsible. However, our efforts should flow out of our faith and dependence on God, not as a means to earn His favor. We work because we are blessed, not to become blessed. Psalm 121 verses 1 to 2 beautifully declares, "I lift up my eyes to the hills. For where does my help come? My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth." Our help comes from a God who loves us unconditionally and is always ready to pour out His grace and power into our lives, regardless of our level of self-sufficiency. Let's debunk this myth once and for all. Our help doesn't originate from our own ability, but from the boundless grace of God. Embrace your dependence on Him. Seek His guidance first, and let your efforts be a response to His love.